Week with
Adam Wittenberg.
And I have a question for you, Adam.
Sure.
As a fourth year, a senior, how would you say you've kept your heart alive in the prayer room? I mean, going to prayer room 24 hours a week most of the time, every single week during the school year. How does it not become overfamiliar? How do you keep going through the mundane things?
How do you keep it fresh
Yeah.
and lively? I think this is a great question, and I'm really glad that you're asking it. And I find that there's several keys to staying alive in the prayer room and staying alive in God. Yes, it's a requirement, but it's for our good. And being an intercessor is actually who we are before God, whether we're a worship leader or a preacher or whatever. Intercession is our core identity, and it's also what we'll do into eternity.
Mm-hmm.
So learning this now is very important. We are intercessors who take classes. We are intercessors who sing songs. And I think one of the key things is just an attitude of, I'm not going to quit. This is who I am. This is what I'm meant to do. I may not get it all right away. I may not enjoy it every single time or every single moment. There are seasons. There are times it gets more exciting and less, or may feel more familiar, or like I've sat through this set before. But if you press through that, just beyond boredom lies fascination. I believe that's a Corey Russell quote. And I can definitely testify. I've had seasons where it's been really exciting and less exciting, but I've pressed through. I've kept going. It's going to work. I'm going to have breakthrough, and I have experienced that. And I would say just knowing that there are seasons to it, that you're not going to quit. It will work. And one other key thing is doing what Rachel just did. She asked a question. She asked a friend, or maybe a friendship group leader, or an older student, or even a peer, hey, how can I get help keeping my heart alive in the prayer room? Ask your friends and focus on solutions, not on the problem. Everyone can admit they've had down moments in the prayer room, or you maybe even fallen asleep or something. But let's focus on solutions. Let's look for people that really get a lot out of their prayer room hours, and folks like friendship group leaders or your peers that are fiery, and ask them what works for you and how can I try some of that in my own life. And I think if we ask God and ask our fellow brothers and sisters for help, He will gladly help. He wants us to worship Him. He wants us to talk to Him in the prayer room. And that's why we're here. That's why we're at the International House of Prayer and the International House of Prayer University.
Wow, thank you so much, Adam.
Pleasure, Rachel.
What a beautiful example you